first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Orlando Magic, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Pistons. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are set to bring you the action as round 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs continues on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. And for Detroit, Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Here we go. So the Pistons will get the first possession. Duren with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Now here's Harris. Down low. Stolen by Carter. And it's Orlando on the break. Suggs against Cunningham. Robinson with a steal. And stolen by Suggs. And Carroll passes to Carter. Duren with a steal. Out on his own on the break. Pass to Cunningham. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Carter, a screen on Harris. To the inside. Duren with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And that one's good. Cunningham. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off on quite a few takeaways for them in the early game.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Orlando with the ball. Following the score by Detroit. And it's in there.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous of all those, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. PA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Harris misses.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Carter. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And here's Thompson. Will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Duren, the screen. Thompson passes to Duren. Wagner with a steal. Here's Suggs. And he jams it home with authority.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
Thompson scanning the floor. Cunningham against Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Cunningham missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Suggs outside. Takes a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
No, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the 3 if you give it to him.
And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking him. Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. To win the cold spell. And again, no good by Detroit. Magic leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Carter. And slammed in by Carter.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Harris. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Harris against Banchero. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Suggs outside. Pass to Bane. Here's Carter. The three from Banchero. Doesn't go for him. Now Cunningham. Now here's Harris. Back to Cunningham. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And the shooter had very little space on that attack.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Suggs. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. Harris outside. Pass to Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 6.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Outside Payne. Carter, screen on Robinson. And the basket by Bane.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Goes back up. And Duren lays it in.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Outside Bane. The 3 ball. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham outside. Back to Harris. Outside the arc. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Now here's Banchero. Inside. And there's Bane. That one's good. The assist from Banchero.
Welcoming the contact, Bane feels like a tree trunk out there. What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Wagner, the pass to Bane. Here's Banchero. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Magic lead by 5. Harris on the wing. To the paint. Here's Duren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for Jalen Duren.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For the Pistons, Holland comes in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. And a change for the Magic. De Silva's checked in for Banchero. Here's De Silva. Here's Black. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Sends it home from three-point land.
He doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but don't forget about Black from deep. He can make them.
And here's Harris. And here's Cunningham outside. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got his fourth assist with that left. Outside Dane. Back to Wagner. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. And the Magic lead by 6.
Wagner with the right back at you answer on the three. Pretty impressive right there.
Here's Cunningham. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Cunningham's got 11.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and execute.
Pass to Black. Now Bane. The three is up. Curran with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bane against Cunningham. Over Bane. And it's Cunningham missing. Orlando leading by 4. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Now Bane. There's the drive. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Free throw drops for Bane.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
Here's Jenkins. No made baskets yet. Green with a screen on Bane. Shot clock at 6. Jenkins misses.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Banchero. Pass to Batase. Here's Bane. Shot is up. A rebound by Stewart. Pistons trail by 7. And here's Sasser. Here's Holland. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Desmond Bane getting it done for Orlando. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Paolo Banchero is out there with Goga Batase. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's Richardson in at the shooting guard position. Here's Jenkins. Yet to see a basket. Holland for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's De Silva. Team covering. Banchero uses his size down there.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
To the middle. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, EA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 6. It's over Holland. Holland with a trailing. Pass to Stewart. And here's LeVert for three. It's hauled in by Black. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 from three. A nice percentage.
Offensively, I really think that Black's a very under-the-radar facilitator.
LeVert passes to Stewart. Here's Jenkins. Black defending. Three-pointer Stewart. Pure from three-point range. Stewart's got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Tries a 10-footer. The shot by LeVert, no good. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 4. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's the three. The rebound by Stewart.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Launches it. And Detroit another three.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Robinson comes in for LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Howard. Wagner outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And nice work there in the pick and roll.
Cunningham demonstrating improvement and knowing how to break defenses down.
And Carroll with it. He's watched by Cunningham. There's 5 to shoot. Pass to Suggs. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
The physical guard, Suggs, loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Thompson with it. Wagner picks him up. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Tobias Harris checked in for Holland. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact the game in so many ways.
Black outside. Back to Suggs. The Magic need to put one up here. Pulls up, high post. Black, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Harris on the wing. Black defending. And that one's good. Stewart.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That one's off.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Orlando. He hits the second from the line. Detroit leading by 4. Harris outside. Knocked away. And stolen by Bane. Pass to Suggs. Back to Bane. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Back to Suggs. Banchero outside. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Batase with a screen. Wagner for 3. Deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. And a change for the Magic. De Silva's checked in. Orlando with the ball. And it's Harris with the rebound. Detroit leading by 4. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Harris. Duran the screen. Harris finds Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it in plain, simple one-handed, just like pound cake.
Here's Batase. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Batase's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, a nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul, just something to keep in mind.
Wagner's checked in for Batase. Detroit moving the ball around. From about 16, Orlando with the rebound. Wagner with it. And the dunk by Wagner.
Don't have to bring more than that to slow Wagner.
Cunningham outside. Thompson, a screen on Suggs. Suggs against Cunningham. Cunningham showing the D, no mercy.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Bane. Suggs with a screen on Robinson. Bane. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, I love all the elements Bane has added to his game. He can carry your offense on certain nights.
Pass to Harris. And he lobs it up to the rim. Wagner with a steal. Here's De Silva. That misses. And a chance to tie it.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Harris outside. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Out to Thompson. He tries for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Wagner with a screen on Robinson. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Robinson. And here's Duran. Here's Cunningham from deep. And Detroit another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively.
first one at the line is good. So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And Banchero subbed in for De Silva. And Bain drops them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
The Pistons lead by 4. Harris outside. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Rebound by Detroit. Harris has got 4 rebounds now.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Deflects the pass. Curran with a steal. Pass to Harris. Robinson against Suggs. Curran in the post. Give him 8 points now. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. On the clock. Here's Cunningham.
Really good contest from Suggs right there. Nice job distracting the shooter.
Wagner outside. On the wing, Bain. Suggs outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And this is just really sloppy play. It's part of why they're trailing.
It may not sound like a bunch, but those things, those turnovers are cumulative. Already 5 points given up off turnovers this quarter.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Suggs.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
That one misses. And he's good on the second. Detroit leading by 8. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Durham. Detroit moving the ball around. Harris outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Robinson. Again the miss by the Pistons. Here's Wagner. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Detroit, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome in, everybody. Game 2, and it's looking pretty good right now for the Detroit Pistons.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Guys, game 1 went the way we thought it would. The higher seed taking a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, if they can take game 2 as well, that'll put them in a very comfortable position.
Absolutely. Take care of business. Enjoy that home cooking.
Home cooking. Making me hungry. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Here's Suggs. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Now a rock-solid part of his game. Carter Jr. is somebody you have to take seriously from the three-point line.
Pass to Duren. Now Cunningham. Over Baines. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, when he gets inside, Cade does a great job of using his plus size as a guard. Just forces the defenders to foul him.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Magic trail by 7. Pass to Banchero. Picked by Carter. From downtown. Duren with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, Thompson. Hits a three-pointer. Thompson's got 6. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wagner for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
One thing I like about Wagner, and it's one of his great attributes, he can play with or without the ball.
Here's Duren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 now on the night. Carter, screen on Robinson. Pass to Carter. Fires the 3. Detroit with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Inside. Duren, pass to Robinson. There's Cunningham with a 3. The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 9. Wagner finds Suggs. Back to Wagner. Pass to Baines. 6 to shoot. Back to Suggs. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. He's got 12.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Duren the screen. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Duren.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Baines on the wing. Banchero outside. Looking to get back on track. A rebound by Detroit. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that grip.
Now here's Baines. He's got 16. 4-3. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Carter. Suggs has got 15 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Cunningham. 21 points in the game. And it's rejected.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
Clock is at 3. Here's Harris. Rebounded by Suggs. Magic trail by 7. Pass to Banchero. From deep, Bain. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 5 rebounds tonight. Suggs against Cunningham. For 3, Robinson. Duran. Tip back in for 2. 16 points for him.
He's lighting him up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Suggs. 15 points in the game. Carter, a screen on Robinson. Here's Bain. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bain can still do damage inside.
And the dunk by Duran.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Now here's Suggs. Outside Bain. Inside. Here's Harris. Rebound by the Magic. On the wing, Bain. Robinson defending. Back to Wagner. Here's Bain. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Harris. Oh, a special move before that shot. Harris has got 11.
Oh, so smooth and fluid with the rock in his hands. It's clear Harris enjoys making these kinds of moves, and I like watching him too.
Another miss by Orlando.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Harris. Shot clock at 6. Thompson outside. There's Cunningham with a 3. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Back to Suggs. Oh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Duran with a screen on Suggs. Oh, deflected. Here we go. The finish. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Completing the fast break, Carter Jr. there, showing you what it looks like to be a rim runner.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Jenkins is checked in for the Pistons. Black checked in for Orlando. Detroit leading by 10. Thompson outside. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Inside, Banchero has everything he needs to make it happen. He's got size, strength, agility, and a nice touch, too.
Here's Jenkins. Outside Robinson. Offline with a 3. Magic trail by 10. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Cade. Wagner looking it over. From deep, Banchero. Counted from distance. Banchero's got 13 now.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Robinson gets the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Carter. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
At 6'10" and 270 lbs, Carter Jr. is 2 handfuls inside, which is why defenders often foul. Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And so he makes both from the line.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pass to Duran. And here's Robinson, guarded by Bain. Here's Jenkins. 6 on the shot clock. Now Duran. He's checked by Carter. Duran with the bucket.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
Outside Bain. To the wing, right side. Banchero, no good. Detroit leading by 10. Here's Holland. He's got 7. No luck on that one. Up top, Bain. Robinson defending. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. And here's Carter. And slammed in by Carter.
Well, we've come to expect Carter to be good for a steady performance, but tonight he's taken over on the offensive end.
Thompson finds Duran. Here's Jenkins. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Pass to Black. Outside Bain. Now Banchero. And the dunk by Wagner.
Really good work by Wagner there, turning that miss into a make. Those are the type of baskets that can swing games sometimes.
Now here's Thompson. Give him 8. Holland can't hit. Bain against Robinson. Pass to Banchero. Picked by Carter. Banchero passes to Carter. Banchero outside. From deep three-point land. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Thompson. Here's Jenkins. Still without a bucket. Knocks down the long Cade. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in this game.
Bain surveying the D. From the high post. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. So for Orlando right now, they've got Goga Bitadze, Anthony Black out there with Jalen Suggs. Then there's Wagner, and it's De Silva in at the 4 spot. Here's Suggs, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Step back and fire. A rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. This one does look good.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Cunningham outside. To the middle. And finished off by Stewart.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Bitadze with a screen. The 3 from Suggs. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Suggs. Pass to Black. There's the triple. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Black favors the corner angle. He likes that shot. He loves the short corner 3.
Here's Holland. To Cunningham. Cade takes the hit and delivers.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
No coverage that time. Suggs has got 16 in the second half.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Here's Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. First checked in for Green. And a change for the Magic. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Pass to Holland. Cunningham outside. No good on the 3. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Wagner, right side. The Pistons clear. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside, Harris. De Silva with the rebound. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-6 run. They set the pick. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The pick and roll is all about creating options. I like the decision there on the pass by Suggs.
The 3 connects again from distance.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Anthony Black.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
For the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. Then for Orlando, Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for De Silva. And it's Bane in for Franz Wagner.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Just 3 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Banchero.
Well above an 80% foul shooter for his career. Harris is not the guy you want to foul.
The first free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
Over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Now here's Bane. Pass to Carter. Back to Bane. Black outside. From the arc. And again! It's the Magic from deep.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
They want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Cunningham with the ball. He's covered by Suggs. The offensive rebound. Robinson for 3. He drops it from range. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. No doubt he's going to utilize what's checked in for Orlando. Magic trail by 4. Black passes to Bane. Carter, a screen on Robinson. Carter can't get it to go. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham finds Harris. Duran with a screen on Banchero. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
The Magic have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth.
Black showcasing his full arsenal, and he's a guard.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Harris against Banchero. And the dunk by Duran.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great clutch.
I'll tell you what, that's the play we remember. They can put together a little serve to break this game up.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Black. Hits the trifecta.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They've led by as many as 14. Harris passes to Thompson. And Carroll gets Harris. Now Cunningham takes the 3. It's hauled in by Black.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Yeah, great hustle by Bane, and puts himself in the right spot to deliver.
Now here's Thompson. Duran with a screen on Banchero. Pass to Cunningham. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Black. Now here's Banchero. Bane, pass to Banchero. And there's a pick to the paint. Thompson with a steal. And they're on the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner comes in for De Silva. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. So he's able to get one of two.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Suggs finds Wagner. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Pass to Duren. Here's Harris. Guarded by Banchero. Duren against Carter. Duren pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Cunningham outside. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Harris. And again, no good by Detroit. Down low. Here's Banchero. Banchero hammers it home.
No holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Duren with a screen on Banchero. Now Duren. Stolen by Carter. Carter, a screen on Harris. From 11 feet away. Duren pulls it down. The Pistons have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Here's Thompson. Now Robinson. Now Harris. Banks it home. Big shot.
That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments that he's made from.
The free ball is down.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Now Robinson. Duren the screen. Shoots a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Dave. Carter. Duren pulls it down. A minute 29 left in the game. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Payne. He gets it to go.
Zero fear from Bane. He wants to take the big shots.
Cunningham against Suggs. Outside Harris. Thompson with a screen. Ooh, it doesn't go. Magic shooting has been great this game. 58%. Payne.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. Two shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Important moment, a lot at stake. Able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Suggs against Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Suggs. Cunningham. Cash from downtown.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called. Bane. Robinson with a steal. Cunningham. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. And closely, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bane against Robinson. Now Carter.
Anytime you put the ball up near Durham, there's a chance it ends up back in your face. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management is crucial at this time of the game.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync. Banchero! Oh, off target from downtown. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now Banchero, he launches. Oh, it's off. So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jalen Duren.